I just got done talking to a woman. Whatever you are failure to inform people, it could just be spending, it could just be anything. You have to let the person know. That is your job, that is your responsibility. If you're doing that and people are giving you a hard time, it's likely because you don't inform them. So if you're physically causing like financial burdens, if you're literally causing all that stuff to go up in the background, that says a lot on people of what they're looking at. This is ridiculous. I've had I've really had talked to doctors today. Now all of a sudden, now I'm having misinformed information. This is failure to inform people. This is why you're not allowed in the job. Because apparently in customer satisfaction and in criminal behavior, this is underlying a criminal act. You can't just say, I'm going to sell something or I'm going to keep something on for you, and you don't meet the expectations of being honest with somebody. Being dishonest with somebody in a work environment can lead to employment termination, can lead to anything that can represent you or a company or a business. That's your problem. You literally also were doing the same thing today. Like, I had a phone call today because somebody was not following through and being honest. That is ridiculous. That should not be happening. If that is what's happening, then you need to let the people know that. You need to be like, hey, look, I wanted to tell you this, but if you're giving last minute notices, it's the same thing like technology. When you get the last minute notices that that's not there anymore or something's happened, you need to let people know. It's not just a notification, it's not just letting somebody know. If you're doing something that's networkly inside internally in the company and you're doing that, that is a criminal act. You need to inform people when you're doing it. Apparently, you're architecturally manipulating this whole entire day, which is May 5th. And I guarantee you 100% on May 5th, that's all that you do every single day. Because every single day, everything all happens at the same time. And that's not normal. It's not on the other person. It's architecturally how you're designing it to happen. Potential career sabotage. Not just potential career sabotage, criminal acts of homicide that are underliningly in food products, in food production, spending more money, up hiring, lying to somebody, medically putting blogs saying in statements, well, dentistries are all different and blah, blah, blah. That should not be happening. That is ridiculous. Endangering the safety and well being of other people, number 3 to 4 years of experience, is not a legit answer. You have done everything you can to career and life sabotage other people every single day in a calculated and a mathematical manner. That's why you take any shape and form, either it's in money, either it's in financial problems, or it's made architecturally to demoralize other people that you put the other problems onto from your product, or even from whatever trusted information that they give to you. I'm going to tell you straightforward. I got done with a phone call with 3 different people to get this necessitated. You need to inform people when you're doing that. That looks very bad on a company and that looks very bad on reputation. If you're having a customer come in and buy your product, you want to keep that reputation. If you're not keeping that reputation, well, that's because you're being dishonest and that looks very mentally unstable. Doesn't mean that you're going to lose your job. It means you would have to be accommodated. Physically, manifestably have to be accommodated. And I'm definitely sorry to tell you this. It's going to probably start happening because now they're starting to realize what's going to happening in accidents. Not just accidents, people outside of work having issues, and it's, sweetheart, it's all over the place. Whatever this system that you're using to literally deceive at the last minute's notice, either in technology platforms or networking, it's seen as mentally evil. And people would call you that because that's manipulative targeting. Mathematically, I literally can even show a Steam profile mathematically what you're doing on the same day, and it bounces back right off to you because you're doing it onto the other person, influencing their decisions and marketing, manipulating, controlling, and that's where you became the criminal. And I'm going to keep flipping the profile, Steam profile, every single time that I'm even explaining this to you, because apparently you can't photographically remember it in a context that's understandable, because it's all bouncing back to you in the physical world. Game over.